In about 1938, Napoleon Hill is on the run because I guess he saw something that he shouldn't have saw, and he was in fear for his life. So he had to hide out, and he stayed in this hotel room for months. Within that time, he had a whole conversation with, allegedly, the devil. Let's get into this. Today we're going to talk about Napoleon Hill's Out-witting the Devil. The reason I want to talk about it is the book was extremely controversial. For those of you who don't know who Napoleon Hill is, he's the guy that wrote Think and Grow Rich. Most millionaires and billionaires have stated that because they read his book and they studied the practices every single month, they have become the success that they are today. This book scared him so much to put it out that he never put it out while he was alive. He was going to wait till his family died, because the book was going to be that controversial. So he didn't even make money off of it. The book was not published till 70 years later in 2011. Let's get into it. So I got to do this in a couple of parts due to time and attention span. Yes, we're still on that. But anyway, so in the book, the devil says to Napoleon Hill, you can ask me any question that you want. They go through sequences where he's like, well, I can prove that it's me. And, you have to read the book. How is it that you work? And the devil in the book says that his goal is to distract you, to get you to drift off of your purpose and your goal. So Napoleon Hill is like, well, how do you do that? He was like, well, I like to come before birth by programming the mother or generations, leading them into a toxic life where they're unable to be able to think for themselves. But he said he gets most of his people from these 5 ways. One being, he said he likes the schools. So Napoleon Hill states, well, why the schools? The school's supposed to educate you and teach you stuff. And he goes, nah. It doesn't teach you to think for yourself or be independent. And that kills you from going on to your purpose because you follow the crowd. He also said church. And he's like, no, but that's God's place. How would you come into the church? And he said, well, church is providing you a lot of fear of me. So he goes on to say that fear restricts people from deviating in life. So then he says, when you get older, we like to take you straight out of school and put you in an occupation. But we like you to go to an occupation where you just jump into without any rhyme or reasoning, causing you to get displaced and lose your goals and your dreams because you start drifting, and then you fear to ever lose a job because of poverty. He also said another way is saving, the lack thereof. The fact that they're always coming out with new products to make you want to spend. So at the end of the day, you either haven't saved or you saved very little, keeping you in poverty. Environment is the last way we're going to talk about tonight. He said he likes you in harmonious environments. Now that can be done a few ways. It could be done as far as work relationships, where you live at home, family, and marriage. And he said marriage, a lot of times it's bickering consistently over minute things, social, children, and romance. The next video I do is going to show you the signs to know that you're a drifter and the signs to know that you've regained control over yourself.